Yeah, so in this session now we'll create a controller and we'll validate the tools what we have created. So let's create baby assistant controller, new baby assistant controller and mark it as REST controller and say one request mapping slash API slash chat. Okay. Now what we need here, okay, is the agent. Okay, we need the agent. So we'll tell the when we execute the controller, the agent will invoke and using its chat method and internal methods, our tools will be executed. So let's create private final baby assistant agent and say assistant agent. Okay, let's add a constructor. You're good here. Okay, now let's add post mapping slash chat. Okay, and string, oops, sorry, uh, public will take uh, response entity. Okay, now response entity will be of type chat response length for the models. Okay, and we can call simply the chat method request body chat request. Oh, great. So chat request is from, yeah, the models. Okay, so sorry, oh, controller. Okay, so what we have done here, we have a response will be chat response and the request will be chat request. Okay, that is nothing but user ID and message. User ID, say if you're using in the real world application, right? User ID can be the logged in user. Okay, that's how the framework will be storing uh, the chat memory. Okay, storing the context of the chat, what is going on. So uh, now we have assistant agent dot chat. Okay, and we need to pass the user ID and message. So we can do is chat request dot user ID and chat request dot message. Okay, but rather than using direct, get user ID, get message. Okay, and now we have the result. So we can pass the result to the response entity, right? So return response entity dot okay and new chat response of result. And that's the benefit of using IntelliJ. Like it gives you the code assistant. I'm not sure about other tools, but I found this very helpful in IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, so now we are good with the controllers and also let's start our application. Yeah, so our application is loading. Document ingested. Okay, all good. Application has started. Now let's go to Postman. And I've kept this prompt ready. Which baby products are recommended for 6+ months old baby? So let's trigger it. And for babies who are 6+ months old, I've highly recommended formal. One is anti-colic free bottle. Okay, so baby products for 6 months. Yeah, anti-colic feeding bottle. It has given. Now we have 0 to 3 and 0 to 3 for 3 months old. And yeah, it has given answers response based on uh, the context. Okay, now the other one we have is vaccine. So let me go to IntelliJ vaccine PDF. Vaccination for tuberculosis, or maybe we can go for polio. Okay, so I'll go with parent 2. Okay, now user ID, new user ID. So which vaccine is recommended for polio? Mm, let's see, disease. The vaccine for polio is OPV vaccine. So OPV vaccine. Okay. So actually, why it didn't answer me earlier? Because we are telling we need to get based on the DCs. Okay. So again, what you specify in the tool. So make sure you specify proper content uh, in the tool. So search vaccine by name or disease. Okay, so now vaccine by name. Okay, now provide the vaccines by name. Okay, so by name or disease. Okay, now if I go for tuberculosis, maybe it will give me for tuberculosis disease. BCG. Okay, and vaccine recommended at birth 6, 10, 14. Only at birth. Okay, we can say at 14 weeks. Okay, which vaccine is recommended for age 14? At around 14 weeks is oral polio. Total of 5 doses. Okay, between 6 to 24 months. Okay, now, okay, description. Oral giving at birth with boosters, and mandatory, yes, mandatory to protect it. Okay, so it is constructing the answer by itself. It is little bit adding its own creativeness for generating the response, and it is providing the final output. So yeah, that's it for this session. I hope you'll have enjoyed this series. Again, to recap, a quick recap. Initially, we implemented LangChain4j with a chat model, and we just saw how you can efficiently use the annotation driven approach. And later, we started implementing the RAG. So we created two PDFs. One is the baby products, and another one is vaccine. And we tried to fetch the response from those PDFs only, and we got the valid responses as well, okay, during testing. So I hope you'll have enjoyed the content. Please do practice, and if you'll have any doubts, if you'll have any findings, please do drop a comment. I'll reply for sure. And if you have not yet subscribed, then please do like, share, and subscribe uh, to this channel and these videos, and stay tuned for more exciting content. Thank you. Thanks for watching.